What is the core irony highlighted by the poem's main idea? A. That children are always quiet when told to be. B. That learning is more important than external problems. C. That quiet is only achieved through absurd, external, emotional pleas, not standard discipline. D. That teachers rarely ask for quiet days. What is the primary setting of the poem? A. A noisy playground. B. A typically noisy classroom. C. The headmistress's office. D. A nature reserve. What are the students finally able to do once the classroom becomes quiet? A. Play computer games. B. Engage in a loud debate. C. Start working, implied as being productive. D. Go home early. What animal belonging to Mr. Walton caused the initial request for quiet? A. A sick dog. B. A sleeping cat. C. A sick budgie, pet bird. D. A mischievous hamster. What is the nature of the quiet that is imposed on the class? A. It is required for a school-wide exam. B. It is permanent and scheduled. C. It is sudden, unusual, and driven by a succession of external circumstances. D. It is required for a drill practice. Who is the author of the poem, We're Having a Quiet Day? A. John Lyons. B. Brian Patton. C. Roger Stevens. D. Jacob Sam LaRose. Who first requests that the classroom be quiet? A. Miss Bray, the teaching assistant. B. The headmistress. C. Mr. Walton, the teacher. D. A student representative. Who is Miss Bray, the third person to request quiet? A. The school librarian. B. The school nurse. C. The teaching assistant. B. The school cook. 9. Where is the headmistress's baby sleeping when she requests silence? A. In the school gym. B. At her home. C. In the quiet space she needs. D. In the classroom itself. 10. Who or what is the final reason for maintaining the silence? A. A group of loud parents. B. 5 newly hatched sparrows. C. A new school inspector. D. A broken clock. 11. Why is Mr. Walton upset when he requests silence? A. Because the students are always loud. B. Because he has a headache. C. Because his pet budgie is sick. D. Because he lost his voice. 12. Why does the headmistress need the class to be quiet? A. To conduct a phone interview. B. To practice a musical number. C. To provide a quiet space for her sleeping baby. D. To listen to a special audio recording. 13. Why is the poem's initial title, We're Having a Quiet Day, a comic statement? A. Because the class is usually quiet. B. Because the classroom is famous for its usual uproar, noise. C. Because the quiet day lasts for weeks. D. Because the teacher is whispering. 14. How is the silence ultimately achieved in the classroom? A. Through standard punishment and detention. B. Through a new strict school rule. C. Through a cascade of emotional pleas. 14. How is the silence ultimately achieved in the classroom? A. Through standard punishment and detention.
B. Through a new, strict school rule. C. Through a cascade of emotional pleas related to vulnerable creatures, sick bird, baby, sparrows. D. Through a highly engaging lesson plan. (15) Why is the succession of requests significant to the poem's main idea? A. It shows that only one person's request is needed. B. It proves the students are usually obedient. C. It emphasizes the absurdity that only these separate, external intrusions could enforce silence. D. It suggests the class is trying to break a world record for quietness. (16) How are the reasons for the silence different from standard educational discipline? A. They are more focused on academics. B. They involve the student's own interests. C. They are personal, emotional, and relate to external, non-educational life issues. D. They are written down on the board. (18) When did the class finally become quiet enough to start working? A. Before the first request from Mr. Walton. B. After the final request was made for the sparrows. C. During the lunch break. D. The quiet never actually lasted. (19) What is the common characteristic of the three reasons for quiet? Sick budgie, sleeping baby, hatched sparrows. A. They all relate to school administration. B. They are all very loud animals. C. They are all instances of vulnerable creatures needing peace. D. They are all reasons the students find boring. 20. How does the poem highlight the usual noise level of the classroom? A. By comparing it to a quiet library. B. By referring to the student's typical state as an uproar. C. By mentioning their quiet academic focus. D. By describing the teacher's calm demeanor.